Hey there, online students. It is Monday, May 29th of 2023, and it is the third week of summer classes. I hope all of you are doing well and enjoying this Memorial Day. Of course, we want to give thanks to the Lord for those who gave their lives in the service of our country, who are responsible for the freedom that we enjoy. So I hope that you've spent some time reflecting on that and are meditating on God's goodness through that. But I also hope you're in the groove in terms of summer classes. It's beginning to heat up, both in terms of the weather and in terms of our classes. So without further ado, here's what we've got going on for this week. In NT 5103, we are still working on textual criticism, and we are in the process of working through that sample problem in Ephesians 2:8. You'll notice that we've already done the internal work, and we're about to do the external work. And then once you finish that on Wednesday, you'll have one full week to finish the text critical problem. Now, I want to point out to you that we have a particular worksheet we want you to follow. This worksheet will go through every aspect of the method. Basically, look at this as sort of a place to record your notes and observations about every aspect of the method. And then when you get to the last page, that's where you will write up the prose summary of the problem. So we are trying to make sure that you cover every aspect of the problem, and then we're giving you an opportunity to write it up in a concise way. This material that you write up will actually be used in your exegetical papers in NT 5104. So that's where we will see this method come up again as we finish it here in NT 5103. We'll just port it over into NT 5104. I also want to make sure that you are aware that we have the proficiency exam coming up also on June the 7th. Now, I don't really like to have two big things due in one day, but there's really no way to manage that in this online class except to go ahead and make sure that you've got both of these things done before we begin our understanding of syntax and working on that in earnest after this point. So make sure you review the general quiz instructions. Because this exam is online in Canvas, I have some very particular ways that I want things to be done. Also, make sure that you note the date. It's due June the 7th. That could be any time that day before 11:59 p.m. Dallas time. And let me know, of course, if you have any questions on how to prepare. But basically, it covers everything that we did in NT 5101 and 5102, vocabulary, paradigms, parsing, and translation. In NT 5104, we are in the process now of learning our exegetical method, and very particularly, we are working on word studies. Now, I really like word studies. I find that word studies are a very easy way to dig into meaning within the text, and they can often prove very insightful as you work on the particular nuances of words in context. So you'll notice that we have, of course, videos to watch, reading to undertake. Here's a place to ask questions. And then the key thing to note is that there is a template I'd like for you to use to complete the word study assignment. This will help you make sure that everything is done properly. So download the template, use it, and update it as needed for the particular word study assignment that you've got from Chiropoietas in Ephesians 2:11. And then let me know, of course, if you've got any questions about how to do this work along the way, especially when it comes to using LSJ. That can be really challenging, so don't hesitate to reach out if I can offer you any help beyond what the videos already provide. In NT 5110, we are currently working on Roman political background, and so this is a fairly easy unit where you've got reading to do and videos to do. You don't have a discussion this week. You've got a research paper topic. You basically just tell me what you want to do in terms of the research paper. So it's a pretty easy week. I do encourage you to look ahead to the research paper bibliography. That's a bibliography assignment for the research paper, but there's a few things we're going to ask you to do that's different from other bibliography assignments that you've done. So look at that sooner rather than later so you can make sure you meet those requirements. So in any case, I hope all of you are doing great. I hope you are in the groove in terms of summer. Reach out to me as necessary if I can offer any assistance, and I will be praying for you. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you online this week.